Good morning, I'm Angela Cooper, proud principal of Wakeline Elementary School. That we are currently implementing breakfast in the classroom here at Wakeline. It was an initiative that was brought to my attention back last spring by Child Nutrition Services as an option for our students instead of eating breakfast in the cafeteria.
So this past year we got a grant from Partners for Breakfast in the Classroom, and we were able to start this program in 4 Wake County schools.
Good morning.
What we realized last year, once they brought data to my attention, was that my numbers in terms of the number of students who were eating breakfast was much lower than the number of kids who could be eating breakfast. And so we wanted some different options for students to make sure that every child had access to breakfast each and every day.
How were you today? Was it a good weekend? Yes. It was. Good morning.
Behind me you see that we have a kiosk, and in the kiosk we have different varieties of food that the children can select from every morning. Maybe cold, maybe hot items depending on the time of the week. We have our own menu for this program.
They pick juice. If they want milk, they can choose that too. Then they come down the line and they pick their breakfast. And they have to do the components. If they get a juice, they're good. They don't have to have a fruit, but we do have fruit available also. And they get to pick one of these components. They can either pick the Pop-Tart, which is 2 Pop-Tarts to meet the component requirements. Then we have banana bread, and then they have cereal. And with the cereal, they have the option of getting a cheese stick with it.
So since we've started breakfast in the classroom here at Wakeline, it has totally changed that dynamic for us in the morning. When kids get off the bus, they immediately go to their breakfast kiosk. We have 3 located here at Wakeline, 1 for our pre-K through 1st grade students, 1 for our 2nd and 5th grade, and then we have 1 upstairs that's for 3rd and 4th grade.
It's healthier than it looks, and it actually tastes really good. Because one of the things they said, make sure you try what you have so that you'll know what you're selling to the children and you can tell them how it tastes. And it tastes very good. There's not that much difference in it. Because I was one of those, I was skeptical about, oh, we're going to whole grain. But I have found out that it is much better.
So we are trying to actually make meals as nutritious as possible. So we have reduced sodium, sugar in all of our foods. So what you do see on our line, they have the same brand names, but they're actually formulated just for child nutrition so that children are getting adequate vitamins and minerals, proteins and carbohydrates, but it's not overly excess with sugar and salt. And that actually is contributing to the whole child and making the child healthy and ready to learn.
The kids love it. I think they like the independence of going through the line. That has been new to them, so they like that. They've also been able, what I believe, is to build relationships with our cafeteria workers. In the past, when kids went through the line in the cafeteria, whether it was breakfast or lunch, our cafeteria workers were typically people that were managing them. You know, get quiet through the line, make sure you get your things. I think now, because of these kiosks, and we have the same workers at each kiosk each morning, they know the kids by name, they greet them, they say good morning. The kids know the workers, and they speak to them, they tell them about their day, they share lost tooth or something special that has happened to them with our cafeteria workers. So it has definitely, I think, changed the climate and the relationship aspect between our students and our cafeteria workers.
Good morning. Did you have a good weekend? Good morning.
It works really well here in our classroom. My kids come in the morning, they know to get their lunch tags, go straight to breakfast. They come back, eat their breakfast, and then they do their morning work. It's just become a routine in our class, and the kids really enjoy it as well.
That is good. Those nutrients are feeding your mind and your body, building muscles.
And kids get to talk with their classmates, get to know their teachers better. So it's definitely strengthened, I think, relationship between peers in the classroom and teachers and students as well.
I was a little bit worried at first that the kids would be so distracted eating that they wouldn't be able to do the morning work. And throughout time, it runs very smooth. The kids come in, they know where their morning work is, They get their journals out, they start working. I'm able to stand at the door and greet kids as they're coming.
We definitely believe that kids getting a healthy breakfast first thing in the morning is a strong foundation to them being able to learn and pay attention and be successful during the school day.
Yeah, I definitely think it makes them more attentive. I think that they're more focused in the mornings. I don't have kids complaining about being hungry because we don't eat lunch till almost noon. They are pretty satisfied with the breakfast choices and keeping them full for, a sustained amount of time.
And so we're grateful to be able to offer these different options for students so we can make sure that no child is hungry first thing in the morning and our kids are not sitting in class and their tummies are growling and they're worried about when lunch is going to come or when snack time is going to come. They can really focus on instruction and learning and being successful. And so that's truly what it's all about here.